Hey guys, Dale here with a bonus episode of our Jedi Survivors series. I wanted to see how functional these ships are. So we have started launching them, and you can actually launch multiple ships at the same time. We launched the Dawnfire first, and it's still ascending. Next, we launched Tarnin's Vengeance, which it like took us to this map and asked us where to place it. So we're placing it like about here. We also launched the cargo ship. We're going to be placing that here. And then we haven't launched our last ship yet. What are you called again? Ship info. The Redeemer. But so we'll have like one of the frigates here, we'll have the cargo ship here, and then we'll put the Redeemer over here. A couple things that I wanted to test. We did get the Imperial Mega High Shield. I want to see if that actually works in ship-to-ship combat. And then we've also, on the cargo ship, installed a Hypertech Shield generator. I want to see if that also works in ship-to-ship combat. If either of those do, it could be really, really cheesy. So we'll see how things go. And I've unpaused the game. These guys are ascending. This guy's over the ocean. We will come back when everyone is in position. And I'm waiting to launch this guy because I want to make sure that we have the cargo ship in place so that all the edges are right. So we'll be back once we are in orbit. Okay, something pretty neat that I wasn't aware of, but the exterior airlocks automatically forbid themselves while you're launching. So that's kind of nice to know. We're going to go ahead and like auto home zone. And are you in position? You might be in position. No, we're still ascending, so it's still going to be a little bit. Okay, the Dawnfire is in position. Are you guys, they're on separate, we're on separate maps. Are we on separate maps? No, you're still firing. Well, no. It looks like all the engines are still firing. It just seemed like it had stopped, but I guess we're so far away that the movement is just really, really light. Okay, the frigate basically just like popped in right next to us, so this is exactly where I want them to be. If we do this, okay, we could actually place these a lot closer. I was worried about like the engines kind of like damaging the ships. And while we're looking at this, let's actually take a look at our current ship stats. So we have 96, almost 97,000 heat capacity, or almost 100,000 maximum heat capacity. Our thrust to weight ratio is not great, so this is not a fast ship. Basically, if ships try to flee from us, then that's going to be a problem, or if they're outside of our range, which these are medium range weapons. The frigates do have long range weapons. Frigates, let's see, their thrust to weight ratio is a little bit better, but still not a fast ship. Their heat capacity is pretty similar, I guess. Yeah, well, we kind of used like the engine block areas mostly for heat capacity, and then we have some extra heat capacity here. You're still ascending. Orbit achieved. Okay, so yeah, we can see the engines have turned off on these guys. And once this guy gets to our map, then we will go ahead and launch the next ship. We'll come back when all four of them are in position. Okay, actually, I decided to come back to show you guys like what it looks like when it asks us to place. So we're just you can either go from the bridge if you have a drone core, if you had a computer AI. All of those things should have launch options, and we can nestle this frigate right here. I kind of want it sandwiched pretty close because it does not have very much heat capacity, so as much overlapping shields as we can get over the frigate, I think is probably desirable. And back here at the shipyard, there's not much here. We have Panther's ship. He's actually on the Dawnfire right now. We have Helton's grave, and we have converted things over to Rebel symbology. Actually, we missed a couple, but I think we get the idea. Okay, one more ship to go. Okay, we've got all ships in position. I think I want to expand the back shield just a little bit. We'll just go 2 more. On this one, back shield's not even covering, so let's hit the 10 button, and then we'll probably increase it like 1, 2, 3. Okay, speed things up. Oh, autosave. Okay, maybe like 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we have pretty good shield coverage. Now, we do have science stations in the frigates and also in the Dawnfire. So people should come over and do some scanning work. We'll see what kind of combat we can get into. Using your ship's sensors, its AI has found damaged satellites. Unfortunately, the orbit's decaying and will lead to there may be danger there. So that would be this guy, and we would send like a shuttle over. That's not what we're looking for. What we're looking for is like some pirates or maybe a trade ship, any of those types of things. So we'll kind of keep scanning. We'll come back once we found something. Okay, just came back. Something to be aware of. It's considering these outside doors, so I didn't catch those. So I've just kind of unforbidden all the doors that lead to the rooms that we have with the hull plating, the hangar tile. This hangar tile allows us to have unroofed areas for like SRTS ships. And so we have shuttles in both the frigates. We have the Defender Corvette in here, and then we put this hypertech shield generator down here. Let's actually take a look at that. Let's set the radius to max. Okay, we can cover all our ships. Let's offset it down a little bit, and let's decrease the radius because I think that consumes power. Okay, offset it back a little bit. Increase the radius, and then back a little bit. There we go. We're going to turn this off for now just to see how kind of like our save our ship 2 shields kind of like hold up on their own, and then we'll test with this guy on, and then we will test with this guy on once we get that installed. Okay, I spawned in a ship battle for us. It is a hefty battle. This is not a battle that we're going to win. This guy has 3 different spinal weapons. Without the spinal weapons, this might be a battle that we could win. Let's go ahead and we'll get to our ships. We're going to turn on our hypertech shield. It does work momentarily, and I have DF is down in the Dawnfire. He's going to install this shield generator to see if it will take any hits as well. If we grab the tactical station here, actually pilot console, and we say advance, oh, we already did, then that'll do it for the whole fleet. We do have to go tactical console by tactical console or drone core by drone core to select weapons. Let's go ahead and select weapons, and we'll set targets. This guy is double shielded. This guy has a single shield around it, so we'll target that, and we'll see if we can at least take out one of the spinal weapons on this guy. And last one. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we flicked the power on this. It's not yet active yet, but it's showing us the radius. Okay, shield is operational. Hypertech shield is operational. What is this guy called? Mega High Burnout Shield? Oh, Mega High Shield. Okay, so they've just fired upon us with torpedoes. I think that should be fine. We have pretty good heat capacity. And actually, those torpedoes are probably going to... Okay, so the frigates are able to launch, and then once we get into medium range, then the Dawnfire will be able to launch. Let's see, whose weapons are going to hit first? Ours will. Let's take a look at that. Actually, let's come back here and let's take a look at what's going on with the shields. Okay, intercepted by the hypertech shield. And then here... Okay, it looks like we've taken their shields out. We just need to be able to take... Okay, their shields are back up. Okay, and we're about to get hit again. Okay, it looks like our hypertech shield has failed, but our ship shields are up still. Okay, we're going to take on massive heat. And we're doing all right for now. The lasers, though, I think they'll definitely like be a problem. Okay, so the Imperial Mega High Shield is installed. These lasers were in flight first. It doesn't look like the Mega High Shield does anything for us. Let's see. Nope, not doing anything for us. And we have fired, right? So heat stored, grid access. Why have you guys... Are you guys firing or no? 24 seconds. Energy, power needed, grid excess. Oh, well, we have batteries going on. Yeah, that spinal weapon is just creating crazy amounts of heat. Let's see if we can maybe expand these shields to help the Dawnfire out a little bit. Okay, Dawnfire, crazy heat. Shields are still up though. Can you expand your shields? Yeah, like this hypertech shield generator just looks like it's down for the count. It is not coming back up. Okay. We just fired. Oh, their shields are down. Shields came back up. Yeah, and we're taking hull damage. So not if this was like a trade ship, just like a single trade ship, or maybe some smaller pirate vessels, like this could potentially work out for us. It's interesting to note that like this shield took on some damage and then just kind of like went out of business after taking maybe too much damage. So hypertech shield generator, not optimal, not a good piece of technology for our SOS2 ships. The ship from, or sorry, the shields from the Deserter series doesn't seem to have like any impact at all when it comes to like ship weapons. So I think our test, we have tested, it was not successful, at least not against an enemy this powerful. So anyhow, I just wanted to kind of like show you guys how these ships would perform in combat. I like the design and the style. I think these would be good like mid-game ships, especially like a fleet of them. But as kind of like trying to tackle harder enemies, let alone like the end game enemies of Save Our Ship 2, these are definitely not like optimized for Save Our Ship 2 battle. But, you know, they're functional for our roleplay and they were really fun to design and build. I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Obviously, not canon, just kind of like in-game testing, so that we could kind of see what these ships that we created, how they would fare. And apparently, not so well against some really well-equipped pirates. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. On Monday, we'll be back with a brand new series. And until then, have a good one. Bye.